Hi guys, welcome to this new YouTube video. I'm Tech Sensei. In this video I will show you how to overclock your monitor or TV's refresh rate or resolution. Okay, so first of all I'm gonna give you a quick disclaimer by saying that I won't take responsibility in case you do any harm to your device. So just so you know guys, I will try to help you as much as I can to show you how to properly do it in order to not break anything, but anyway it's your responsibility. Okay, so let's start by saying that some monitors have some security measures, so even if you try to push them further than that, it won't let you. Like it shows video mode not supported or something like that on the screen, and you can just revert, and they will also show you how to revert without having to get another screen to revert and everything. So let's get started. So first of all, I'm gonna go in our favorite browser and search the tool. It's called Custom Resolution Utility. Okay, so this is the tool, the first website, monitortest.com. You open it, you click this download button right here, not the source one but this one here. You will download it in the desktop so you guys can see better and easier. Gonna right click the file and extract it. If you have the built-in Windows extractor, you can just do that by doing extract all. It's supposed to be here, but I have WinRAR, so it shows me the WinRAR one, so I will use extract option. Double click the folder. Okay, so this is the folder. The 4 files that we need are these ones. The info file is just a disclaimer that says everything, like that doesn't give you any warranty, it's free and everything. So this is the tool. We put it right here. And those 3 files are very useful and you need it overclock. So let's say reset all. It resets all settings to default in case you don't want to overclock anymore for some reason, something like that. Restart is for 32-bit operating systems that is used to restart the graphics driver after selecting the options, because if you don't do that it won't apply them, it won't be showed in the settings, so you cannot click on them, you won't see them anyway. So you have to restart after doing everything and also after resetting in case you want to reset to default. Same thing happens with this file, but this is for 64 Windows operating systems. Okay, so let's start with the program. Okay, this software has like 5 main sections. One is useless. This one here. Those are like presets. Don't use them. Trust me, don't use them. Very useless. This is the first main section that you need to select your monitor. If you see active, it means it's the one that you're using. If you're using 2, you have to choose accordingly to the make and model of it, okay? So I have Asus AT20. Okay, so this monitor has a resolution of 1600 by 900 at 60 Hz. But also do not get confused with this right here. This is the clock of the screen, it's not the refresh rate. As you can see here, the refresh rate says Hertz and the clock says megahertz. So obviously the higher resolution or the higher refresh rate or the higher both of them is gonna give you higher clock of the screen, okay? A higher number automatically. So I'm gonna show you what to do first of all, okay? You have to go in this section here. This is the second important one, but obviously this is the one that you need to do first. If you have this section here, if you don't just skip this step, you should see something like this. CTA or another number, another letter, I don't know. But you're supposed to see an extension block like this one, a line. You double click it, you go to HDMI support. As you can see here, it says max 115 megahertz. And it's meant for this one, okay? So let's say it says 150 megahertz, but obviously this is more, but still resolution. But if you try to overclock with this option on, it's gonna make you stop. And so it doesn't really show you anyway the overclocked resolution or refresh rate. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna double click HDMI support. You have to untick this option here. You can also play with those settings if you need them, like the depth of the color and whatever. color formats. You can do so much stuff here, but I don't really need them, so I won't do that. So after removing this thing, we can continue with the overclock. I'll click OK and OK. So you don't need this section anymore. You only need now those two. Okay, those are the default ones. If you see more here or more here, doesn't matter. Just see the default one that you have. Like, you can go right click the desktop display settings, you go down, you should see this is the max that I can do. And if you go to advanced display setting, you can see the refresh rate max that I can do, 60 Hertz. Okay, so those are my default ones. Okay, I will know, and you have to know by checking them here, the list that you're supposed to have or you not have. But it doesn't matter if you, even if you don't have them, it's still the same. Okay, so we're not gonna edit those presets directly, because if you edit them, that means it will apply only and only them. So when you apply them, maybe it won't be supported. It will show you like video mode not supported, you cannot revert. So in order to make sure that we can revert, we have to add a new one. Okay, so let's start with the first section. We add same resolution. We can just change the refresh rate down here, okay, like 75, so it's not a problem. But if you want to change also the resolution to like 1920 by 1080, I suggest you doing here automatic PC, so it does so it cuts the picture perfectly to your screen, because it's like upscaling, but it's not upscaling. It's like it overclocks it, not like upscaling, but at the same time you won't see sharp as the actual 1080p is, actual native 1080p is. But obviously for some people they need 1080 maybe for recording, for other people to see at 1080p, not for themselves. I don't know, depends on your choice. But you have to click automatic PC, because as you can see, try to see this front porch here, 24 and 1. If you do automatic PC, it's gonna set it automatically to the resolution that you put. Okay, I suggest you also doing this anyway, even if you just overclock the refresh rate. Okay, for me, I will need the other resolution. Okay, this other resolution here, and I will also add the 1920 by 1080 because I need them both. Okay, automatic and 75. Obviously, when you overclock, you have to know that you have to try by like 3, 4, 5 if you have like 60 or 75 or something, like non-gaming monitor. If you have a gaming monitor, go slowly, because it already have a high resolution and a high refresh rate, so you don't want to try maybe unstable settings, so just go for from 2 Hertz each time. Okay, but have a normal one, you can just jump by 5 or something like that. I know that my screen supports those refresh rate and resolution. I tried them, it worked, so I know that this is the max that I can go. Okay, so that's why I'm using those settings. But you have to, for non-gaming monitors, go up by 5. For gaming monitors, go up by 2 or 3. Okay, you click OK. You have to do same thing here, but different method. So when you click add, it shows you this different menu. Okay, here select the resolution. Those are presets. If you want, you can use them, it's not a problem. Like I will do 1600 by 900, 75. I'm gonna do the same for 1920 by 1080. I do 75. And click OK. After doing this, you can also, if you need a custom resolution, like stretched one for some reason, I don't know, or something that you want specifically, and do other resolutions like 4K or something like that. You type here the resolution and here the refresh rate. Okay, so that's it. Okay, after doing this, you have to click OK. So technically everything is done, but obviously when you click OK, when you go to display settings, you go here, it doesn't show you the other resolution, and here doesn't show you the other refresh rate, because like I said before, you need to restart the graphics driver with this file right here. You have to double click it. I'm gonna stop the recording and resume it after, because it's gonna reset my screen and stop the recording anyway. And I will show you after what to do, how to try it and how to revert in case. Okay guys, as you can see, it's done. It's gonna flicker the screen, flash it, or give you black screen for some seconds, but it's gonna come back to life, so don't worry, because we did not try the settings yet. It's just using the default one still. That's why I said to you before to leave the default ones for now. So when you go to display settings, as you can see, you have the high resolution. And first of all, I'm gonna show you the refresh rate. I will show you here. It says 75. It applied it automatically, but obviously you can, if you did not apply, you can just click on 60, for example, if you have 60. Okay, so let's say my overclocked refresher is this one. I click it. Okay, as you can see here, it gives you 15 seconds to choose if you want to keep the or revert. If you don't do anything, you just leave it black. If you have a black screen or something like that, it's gonna revert back to normal. So I'm not doing anything. It's gonna revert to 60 Hertz. As you can see, 60 Hertz. So this is how you revert. Same thing happens with the resolution when you change it. Okay. For me to change it, I have to stop the recording, and I will show you. Or maybe I will just change the settings of OBS so you can see the window, because let's say now when I put 1080p, as I will show you, you keep the changes, you will see the screen like this. So I'm gonna cut it for you so you can see. This is an actual 1080p, but obviously I'm recording in 1600 by 900, so that's why. So I'm gonna stop the recording and change the settings so I can show you also how sharp it is, at least for you guys, because like I said, it's like upscaling resolution. Okay guys, now I'm recording in 1080p, as you can see, and I will show you that as you can see, it's the actual 1080p, and here is also set 75 Hertz. I'm using 75 Hertz. So this is the far as I can go. Obviously you have to try, guys, and let me know in the comments if you need more help, and obviously in case you have doubts and everything, and also tell me if you did the overclock successfully and with which preset. So see you in the next video, guys.